Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a blueberry walnut composition today and I add an apple. And to do that in a nice fruit salad with all these super healthy things that we are recommended to eat every day, I eat a macadamia cream with a vanilla flavor. Macadamias are very special nuts. They are white, like cashews. That makes it easy to blend into a cream. And they are firm, as opposed to cashews, they are soft. Macadamias are firm, and I blend it a little bit longer together with bananas to make it lighter. So it's a fabulous cream because they are white, but the bananas make it lighter. Yeah. Too much fat in the nuts would make it heavy, or protein a little bit. But the bananas make it lighter, and that's good for a dressing. And but only bananas and macadamias, I tried that, taste a little bit dull. For a fruit salad, you have a dressing, I want to have it a little bit more expressive, to give it a little bit of additional flavor. And that's why I add lemon and vanilla and dates to balance the lemon. Here I have 5 dates, I have a half a lemon, and a small teaspoon of vanilla powder, half a teaspoon maybe, not too much. It's very powerful. It opens the senses. Yeah. That's very nice. Like it. Really, I can feel that when I smell vanilla. The space opens up. I can really. It activates my senses. Yeah, opens the senses up. That's very nice. And it's wonderful with blueberries. Yeah, blueberries is one of the main ingredients in fruit salad. It's very nice with blueberries and vanilla, and also with lemon. Yeah, lemon is also perfect for vanilla. So a little bit of lemon just to make the bananas a little bit richer here. Lemon makes the banana more interesting. It is maybe a little bit uninteresting flavor by itself. It's more background ingredient. I have a bunch of bananas at home. I use it for everything. I snack on it, but it's not so. It's rich in flavor. Adding a little bit of lemon makes it really more interesting. A little bit. It opens the flavors. There are so many things in the banana. You taste it with the lemon. It's easy. And well, I put a small amount of water. I begin just with 1/3 cup. And then I blend it with a blender dance. Not bad so far. Really good. Wow, very nice. It's a nice pattern. Nuts, bananas to make it lighter, dates and lemon to balance and open, and then the vanilla to make it really give it a certain special flavor. Yeah. Without vanilla, you can also do it. You have the lemon and the date to make it a little bit richer. No problem. If you want to use vanilla, also cinnamon would be also nice with blueberries. So either way, I let it sit for a moment. It needs a second blending. Macadamias, they are really firm, so I set that in some more. So what I do now for my fruit salad, as I said, I have the blueberries, but I want to make it trick. Don't just put it together. I have the blueberries here and the walnuts, and I will combine it with an apple. Yeah, the apple is here, the third element to the blueberries and the walnuts. And apples oftentimes they are nice. Recently I used them in a recipe I tried with a similar recipe here, and it didn't really work. I had the pear at the same time, together with a walnut. And I felt that when I ate it, it was a great breakfast, but I would have rather not taken the apple. So the apple doesn't work always so well. If you want to really make it subtle, really refine the ingredients, the composition, can be something subtle that you don't really feel on at the first time. I don't really know. I have to eat it and then I understand. And in this case, I guess I've tried the apple with the walnut, and the banana, as I mentioned before, is a background element here. It makes the whole fruit salad fuller. It gives it more volume, and it is for the flavor not so much. It is between the textures, you know, crunchy apple, crunchy walnut. The apple, the banana makes it is in between. It is softer. It's between the. It's softer than the apple and the walnut. And fruit salad is very important to have some variety in the textures. Too much soft is dull, and too much crunchy is not pleasant. So the bananas plays between the crunchy and the soft, oftentimes intermediate, and it makes a fruit salad much more becoming a nicer, pleasant when you have more variety. So that's why the banana is in many fruit salads with me. Not in all, but in many. So that is the trick now I want to do is, I want to use the blueberries. Oh, I want something else. I will take some of the walnuts out here to decorate the fruit salad later. But that's for later. So the trick now is here, you know, these blueberries, they have been frozen. Here the metal container is a nice tool to get it thawed fast in a hot water bath. Lid on top, 20 minutes it's frozen, it's thawed. And then they give some juice. And if I put it right in here now, and then I put the dressing on top and mix it, and toss it, then it's all the same color. I want to have some, you know, some excitement here, some sensations, and for some blueberries and some of the juice to stand out in the dressing. So I will put that blueberry in later. First the dressing. That's the trick. I'll try that today. Something new, let's see. Blender dance one more time. Another subtle change would be the amount of water. So how thick or how runny do I want my dressing? It looks nice to me on the first sight. Yeah, I think it's exactly the right measurement with the water. The other day I used more water, have it runnier, one like a little like a soup. That was delicious for a similar fruit salad with the pears I told you. But now it's a little bit thicker. I'll try that now. Let's see what happens. I thought it was a little bit runny last time. Still nice and pleasant. But what does it do a little bit less water? That's a subtlety. It can be a significant difference in the end when you have the whole thing together. Let's see. If you have less water, always have more flavor, of course. The water is diluting the flavor always. And here I have, wow. With less water and a little bit more vanilla, I really taste the vanilla very strongly. A little bit of, and that in a dressing, that's usually the sense of a dressing, to have it a little bit over the top, over seasoned, because once you pour it on the salad, it dilutes again. Yeah, so to have the original flavor you want, usually you over season the dressing a little bit. Now I show you the dressing, I like it, how it flows over in my fruit salad. I would say it's the perfect texture. This is how it should be like. You see all this silken shininess on the surface of the dressing. That's a sign. It's really nice blended. There are a nice amount of nuts in there, not too many. Yeah. With less water or with more water, you wouldn't have that gloss, that shininess, that brightness, the silkiness. This is very nice with these dressings. The silkiness or the nut, when you blend bananas with a little bit of nut. So that's now, I will Oops. I will now toss it first. See these beige, beautiful beige color. I guess that tastes wonderful. But the main part is still missing. One of the main parts are the blueberries. I'll put that in now. Begin with the most. Yeah. And there we go. Just barely. You see, it's not homogeneous. It's still like an explosion, a little bit of chaos. I want that. And yeah, well, okay. I put it into my glass. These balloon glasses are so nice because you you can look from the outside in to the glasses, and I can see what's inside and what's on top, what's at the bottom, what's left, what's right, and that's a nice thing. Sometimes I want it exactly the other way around, all homogeneous, all the same. But sometimes I like a little bit more sensational like this. Either way, it always depends. If you have an option, you can always do a little bit of different. These are all differences, small differences. It can make it more and more exciting. So on top I will put some of the remaining blueberries. That makes it also even more exciting to have some original colors right out there and some of the juice. And then of course the walnuts on top. And that makes, I didn't do a lot here. I didn't do a lot. Just put them on the nuts and the berries in an original state on top. And you have already a much more exciting picture, Isn't that a difference? The little dark dots on top and the streaks everywhere. Yeah, the recipe yesterday was completely different from the outside. Very homogeneous. Some clouds in there, and this is I didn't change a lot. I just changed the pears against the apples and the blueberries against the raspberries yesterday. It's a whole different story. I will enjoy it right away. I hope you will have enjoyed my video. If you like, please feel free. I will be happy. And otherwise, subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. With me, you can explore the endless vegan variety. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.